Well, here's a question for you. Should women have to register for the draft? The role of women in the military has been debated in Washington for years, and it's once again popping up on the campaign trail.
News 4's Jen Sean spoke to some local members of the Army's ROTC program and shares their thoughts.
Well, Don and Jackie, to get an idea of what being a woman and a service member is like, I stopped by Canisius College and met with several female ROTC cadets. Their training is identical to that of their male counterparts. On the draft issue, they say gender doesn't have much to do with it.
That's what Stephanie Amadeo says to women being drafted. This second-year cadet is a leader within the ROTC program at Canisius.
I actually joined the Army National Guard in October of 2013. Did basic grad school ROTC.
Her path to wearing the uniform was the same as a male cadet's, she says. Earlier this month, top Army and Marine Corps generals suggested women ages 18 to 25 should have to register for select service or the draft, the same way men do. Combat roles are now open to women in the military, but no decision on draft requirements has been made.
I don't think it's really a gender-biased issue. I think that if our nation needs to maintain combat effectiveness, then you have to be qualified, and we have to, meet that standard.
These women work and study alongside male cadets. They spend a few hours a week learning how to take weapons apart, put them together, and use them. The fact is, the military is still largely male-dominated. The cadets recognize that and say it's not about pretending men and women are the same.
It is something that's noticeable. It's something that it's there.
But the physical standards in place are the same. The cadets say that's what's important.
I'm part of Ranger Challenge, which there were only 2 females that were a part of it, and even though there were only 2 of us, we still kept up, we still did what we needed to do.
The issue might have some GOP candidates fired up in protest, but these cadets aren't concerned.
I don't really think about it all that much, honestly.
Despite Washington's take, they say it's not an issue of gender equality, but of general competence.
Now, the heads of the Army and the Marines who suggested equal draft requirements also noted they're not planning to lessen physical standards to include women in certain jobs. 2 other top leaders, the Navy Secretary and the Army Acting Secretary, wouldn't say yay or nay to this idea, but they did say it's important that it be discussed.
Well, these people are ready to serve if they're called upon.
Sure.
What does the general public think about this?
Well, I did put a poll out on Twitter. About 400 people voted. So far, 65% of them say yes, everyone should have the same requirements. 35% say no. So still, the large majority of people do believe that women should be treated just like men when it comes to the
We're
draft.
hearing more and more about this lately. Thank you, Jen.